morning, a couple of days before Christmas. Done all the shopping, done all the food shopping, done everything. So, gave myself a day to get out. And I've come to Thetford Forest, because I love coming to Thetford Forest. I was hoping that you don't get many people floating around, especially where I come, but sometimes you can just come here and there's no one here at all. Hopefully that's the case. But I just love the peace and quiet of it here. No car sound, no planes going across, just the wind, sound of the birds and nature around. So today I just want to come out, spend a bit of time doing things I want to do in the woods. It doesn't have to be a great deal. There's a monkjack or deer just running over there. If I catch it, doubt it. But I want to test out a new grill from TGM products, and it's a stainless steel grill. So I'm going to get a little fire and cook some bacon on it, and I'm sure there's other things, just couldn't quite think of them on top of my head right now. Plus just do a bit of relaxing, you know, all the hassle and bustle of Christmas, all the stresses and strains of Christmas. This is the best place just to relax and chill. So that's the plan. It's not a great day today, it's a bit grotty to be honest, but it doesn't matter. When you get into the woods, it's just nicer. So I'm not going to set up tarp or anything yet. All I'm going to do is get my mess stove out. Just I had no breakfast or hot drink, so I'm just going to have a hot drink. So then I'll sort out the fire bits and pieces and put a hammock up later. So I'm just going to do that first. Today I'm using my Fairwave and Stubborn, and it's a really usable pack. It's not massive in size, but you can get quite a bit in it, and with the side pouches works really well. Actually, I've got the Patherfinder 2 litre pot in there, the new one with the cup and lid. So we get that out of there, and we can heat up some water with that. So let's do that. That's the bottle, which is the same size as the in volume as the clean canteen one, which I've got. He's obviously, you know, knows his stuff, Dave, and he's made it just about a millimetre smaller, so the clean canteen can't fit inside there, but that fits in that perfect. Obviously he's designed it for it. But that's the Patherfinder one, and yeah, it's been alright so far. See, I've had it on the fire, and the lid works quite nicely as well. That he's properly designed it so it fits right underneath it, lovely. So we'll use that. I won't need that. This is my belt pouch, what I put in my belt, and we've got the Vargo titanium. Must have had this 7 years, 8 years. Just as soon as they come out, I bought one, and one of them titanium mess burners, which are okay. They're not as good as Trangia, but they take a bit longer to bloom. But and you can't do no simmering or anything on it. I suppose you could buy a simmering Trangia one for it, but then it defeats the object. Then you might as well get a Trangia one. So I'll set this up. So we'll leave that and get some water on there. Lid fits on it really tight, so tight you could almost pick it up with. Not you would, but I'm just showing you how tight it is. I suspect that'll take 10 minutes. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look on time how long it'll take. Okay, let's see how long it takes. Yeah, just under 10 minutes that was. A boil, not too bad. Another thing that really annoys me is that there's still loads of. I should have put less methylated spirits in it, because with the Trangia, I normally fill it up once, done, that's it. Then I'll just put it out, then light it up again to use it again. And if there's meths in it, then I'll just put the lid on it and it's fine. As long as you put it in a bag, it ain't too bad. But anyway, let's have that cup of tea. Or tea or coffee. Put some more water in it and chuck it on again. I might have some fresh coffee. Beauty about the stubborn, it's a nice seat because it's designed to be a seat. Cheers. A powdered milk never tasted the same as proper milk. I had to take a couple of layers off because it actually ain't that cold today. It's around about 7 Celsius. Time you start chopping some wood up and you start getting a bit of warm, you've got to take them layers off. Well, when it does change later and you're sweating, it gets very cold. Alright, what we're doing is for the grill, stingers, for this grill you don't need to, you can find bigger bits of wood or some rocks or whatnot, or you can just make yourself 4 little stands, which is all you need is to almost like tent pegs really. Right, and all I'm going to do is saw a little groove in there, which I can do that now with the saw. So, for a little slot. While I'm going through these, I'm going to show you a knife which I've been using for the last, I don't know, 2 months, could be longer. Really impressed. Great finish, fit and finish is like spot on. Even the level work is lovely. Now this is a Chiro Knives, Adrian. You must have seen him on Facebook. He's been making knives for a long time now, quality knives, and I think he deserves more credit, to be honest, because when I saw this knife I was like so impressed with it, and then when using the knife over the next few months, you know, it's just been spot on, absolutely spot on. It's a smaller knife. You could call it a bushcraft carving knife. To me, you know, with that axe and this knife and a sword, that's it. I'm set up. I'll take it out, I'll show you. No, it hasn't been cleaned or anything, and I do use it, so it will have scratches and stuff on it. But the quality of it is stunning. I hope you can get this on film. It's on film, but fits lovely in the hand. All I've done is stropped it. Ever since I've had it, it's like cuts into wood, bites into wood like, and nothing else. But that's Chiro Knives, Adrian. Definitely have a look at his knives, because all his knives are stunning. This is 3.2mm thick, which is lovely. Micarta scales. When I have a knife, I like to have a knife which is, I don't like it too fancy. It's got it's a tool to do a job, and it's got to be practical, and it's got to be up to the job. And you don't know that till you use it and spend time with a knife, and your hands get used to how it works. The grind, the handle, the different positions you can use it in, and that's just from time using it, you know. But really impressed with it, really impressed, and the quality of it, the knife is unbelievable. I will put a link to him, his website, but that's Chiro Knives, and he does various different sizes, thicknesses. You know, anything between, a bushcraft knife should be between 3 to 4mm for me. I'm happy with. Yeah, a camp knife can be bigger if you can do heavy splitting with it, but for a smaller knife, yeah, 3.2 is fine, 4mm is fine. You just can do that more finer jobs with it. But yeah, it works brilliantly. I'll show you some stuff that I use feather sticking with it later, if I do any. All we do is make these little grooves, and it's not too hard work, it's quite nice, enjoyable, relaxing. Little task you do when you're out in the woods. That's all I want, is just a little cut out on each of them. that effect. So all we're doing is making some pegs for this. So that one now. Now we've got firewood prepped, the grill's done, and the next job is to start a fire. Now today I sit there and it's a damp floor, don't help. I do have to take my rings off for this. Right, see if we can get ourselves decent ember. Just a warm up one, just get it heated up a bit. Hopefully I've got enough left in this bit to finish it off, but I want all the embers there sitting there, if that helps me. I think we've gone through. Yep, that one might have gone, so let me just redo another one, I'll get back to you. Right, so I've burnt a new hole in and cut a slot. Prep spindle. See, there we go. Now we still want to keep all them other shavings, the coals, so they will help. But there we go. Let's do it this time. Let's do it now. There's no mucking around. do it. Right. We're going up one. Takes a little bit of mucking around. You have to get it just right, as you saw. But once you're there, you're there. So if we can see if we can get this into flame. Now to be honest, I've only got some crappy bit of wood that I picked up. So we've got some hot water on the go. We've got the grill on, we've got the fire going. To be honest, a bit of a struggle. Obviously time of year, damp wood. It took a little bit of persuasion to get it going, but we're getting there. I normally put the wood around the outside just to let it dry out. So then once that's dry I can chuck that on the top. That's the grill that I'm testing out. It's stainless steel. I'm going to cook some bacon on top of it in a minute. You can use 2 woks, you can use 2 bigger bits of wood, you can use 4 Y sticks, or what I just done there was just cut up 4 bits of wood. Could have been a lot smaller than that, put some grooves in it and that's it done. No problem at all. And you can have a little fire, and actually not a bad fire to be honest underneath there. So once that's, I'm going to do myself some fresh coffee, let the fire die down and chuck some bacon on top and give that a go and see how it all performs. So I'll bring you back up there. Give it a stir. Blue eggs. Let's see how the coffee is. It's hard to show you, but we get rid of that bit first. It all looks pretty good. Just leave that by the fire. Then we can eat. So I think that works out pretty well. Can't beat bacon cooked up with a fire. You can't get the same effect of a frying pan, I don't think, that crispiness. So you don't want to see me eating this, so I'm going to eat this, then have a look tidy up. Now, coffee, wherever it is over there. Just over there, I can see some activity that someone's built a teepee, and there might even be a little camp over there, so I might take a trip. When I'm from really packed, I'll take a walk over there. I might just go in a minute, see what's going on. The beauty of having binoculars with you is that when you're out, you can always see what's going on. So yeah, they're handy to have. I've had my dinner, I've tidied it up. Camp's all clean. Let me show you. We had their fire, it's all nice and clean, you wouldn't even know I've had it. All my gear's out still, but that's fine, I don't mind. Keep potting in and out, getting bits and pieces, so it's pointless to keep putting it in the pack and taking it out and putting it back in and taking it out, so I'll just leave it like that, as tidy as possible, and now everything's all cleaned up. I'll just show you the difference in sizes. Patherfinder pot. And a 12cm. Really can, just so you got in the reference. So that's a 12cm Zebra billy can. That's the Patherfinder pot. It's slightly bigger, but I think overall dimension sizes, volume sizes could well be about the same. I think this is 1.3 up to like just under the top there. I can't remember what a Zebra is, I think it's a litre in it. So just give you an idea on the sizes. It's got nice handles, you know, it's made pretty strong. Obviously, you know, the Zebra's got some movement in it. It's about the same really. But the cup, so the cup and the lid, you can buy them on their own, but it's what you're going to put inside it. But they're not too much, I think they're £19, something like that. The bottle's about £30, but it's a 2 litre and it's a good bottle. 2 of them together. It's not a bad little kit. You can do plenty in this. You know, you can make stews in it. Just heat up your water for a cup of tea, or even drink out of it. You know, it's you can, because of the height of it, you can cook quite a bit in it, and you could easily do a 2-person stew out of that. But yeah, that's I just thought I'd just give you, anyone interested. And that's why I bought the zebra out, just so you give it a comparison in size. Well, that's me all finished really. Almost packed up. I'm just going to have a little scout around, have a little nose around before I go back, take a little detour, walk back, and check out what's going on over there. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like information from the Patherfinder pot. I hope that if anyone's interested in that, it's actually a pretty good pot. And the water bottle. And yeah, have a good Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year. And have a good new year. So I'll see you soon. Bye.